Welcome, welcome, hi, welcome, welcome to the 6th episode of Lyrics That Do the Talking. I am your host. I am your host, Ryan Kelly Berkowitz. That is my name. Take it up with my parents. And you will how can you let me know if my dress falls below my bra line? Yeah, kind of experimenting with a new eye look here for a gala. And a new dress look. I usually wear a long dress, but I might want to do a flirty dress. So today we are looking into the beautiful American popular standard written by Mr. Alec Wilder called I'll Be Around. Not to be confused with the other tune released by the Spinners. Also a great tune, totally different style. Alec penned this tune in 1942. He's the sole composer, lyricist, and he got the idea for the tune in the back of a cab in Baltimore. And he said the music took him about 20 minutes to write with only the title in place as the first lyric, I'll Be Around, and he said that the lyric took him much longer. As I keep saying over and over, lyrics are the harder part of the song to pen. Okay, if you want to challenge me, go on ahead. The lyric is the hard thing to write. I'm not saying that it's not hard to write beautiful melodies and to write them 24/7. It is, because it's hard to come up with a melody that's fresh and new. Easier back in 1942. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Easier to do in 1942 because not that much was written. It was unwritten. Anyway, so I've started a precedent with this show to give you one lyric that really knocks me in the face. And I think it's the first lyric to this song. I think the one that stands out. And I'm reading it so I don't mess it up. I don't think I've ever done this on a gig. Nobody calls this. It's sort of a lesser sung. It was recorded by everybody. I think Cab Calloway recorded it first. And then the Mills Brothers had the first actual hit with it on the Billboard charts. I think it went to number 18 or 19. I love the Mills Brothers. So anyway, reading Alec Wilder's lyric, I'll be around. I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. I'll be around from now on. Your latest love can never last, and when it's past, I'll be around when he's gone. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So I'll be around when he's gone. A little solo back to the release. The song is AABA, so we're back to the B section. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you were meant for me. So I'll be around when he's gone. It's a rough tune to get through. It's a very, very simple, eloquent, beautiful, non-gratuitous lyric. Just a couple things about this song. I think this song is about in my head anyway, I think it's about a toxic, very one-sided relationship. I do think that the two people do have love for each other on either side, but it's definitely more for one party than the other. And I read it, this particular lyric sheet had it from the male perspective, but I think it works just as well from the female perspective. I'll be around when she's gone. Or, because it's so neutral and it's so powerful, and it's either pronoun. I really don't feel like songs have a gender. I feel like anyone can sing them, and I don't want to get into pronouns and the whole thing, but that's just how I feel. Guys can sing girl songs, girls can sing guy songs, anything, in between. So, yeah, so I think this song slaps me as in the face as one that defines either a toxic or an abusive relationship. And I think the further you go with your own backstory, the more that you will really sell this on the bandstand or in the club or in the intimate setting, wherever you want to sing this piece. Not that you want to go blubbering over it. You want to hold back so the crowd can do the feeling. Sometimes if you give too much feeling, then you don't give enough room for the crowd to do their own feeling. And sometimes it does. I mean, if it's really immediate, I cry a lot. And sometimes I just can't. I'm really trying to put the emotion away. That's something you learn in acting school. I've said this in some of the episodes, not all of the episodes. So I'm coming to analyzing these lyrics from a couple different hats. I'm a singing teacher. I'm an actor. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I write lyrics and I write music, and sometimes I co-write, sometimes I just write lyrics. I really don't co-write and just write music because my strength is lyrics. I'm a collaborator. I've done choreography. So, I mean, I know of what I speak. I'm not just some novice coming in and, shooting the breeze here. I know what's happening. I know how to deliver a song. I know how to internalize it. I know how to make it my own. And hopefully you'll learn how to make it your own if you want to ever try some of these tunes. This tune is gorgeous. So the line, I don't know if I mentioned it, that sticks out to me is that first line, "I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. I'll be around from now on." So this toxic relationship, this one-sided relationship, maybe it's puppy love, maybe it's the first relationship, that first thing of, oh my God, I live for that person. Wherever you're in grammar school or maybe early high school years, and you just see that person in the hall and you melt and you forget your name. And I know when I had crushes, I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak the other person. I sort of made myself invisible, went to the girls' room and hid, or just got to my next class. I was always sweating. I'm still always sweating. I sweat a lot. So I guess you have this intense crush, and then you find out that this person returns the feeling. She's like, oh my God, this person that you have revered above everyone has bestowed their favor upon you. And I think in a tune like this, you're coming from behind the 8 ball. So you're coming from, I'm not good enough for them, or I'm not smart enough for them, or I don't have as much to offer. So this poor person who's in this relationship with this other person, be it male or female, I think they've taken a lot of abuse. And I think you can go there in your head, whether it's emotional abuse or physical abuse or psychological abuse, getting knocked on the floor, or you should do a whole backstory with this stuff. You should be prepared to go there. If you're going to be in the world of show, you got to go there. I'm sure, people's disciplines overlap. Singers are actors and writers are actors, and people, you can do some heavy stuff. You can do some Williams, do some Shakespeare. You can do the Greeks. You have to be prepared in your mind to go there, and to make it real. So, okay. From the first line, I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. I'll be around from now on. Great rhyme. It doesn't stand out, and it's so simple, and it's so direct, and it's so eloquent, and it's such a dagger. I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. Shit. Sorry. I'll be around from now on. You could do anything you want. I'm not leaving. You could treat me like dirt, treat me like crap, treat me like, some sort of bug on your shoe. And oftentimes it bothers me to repeat a word too many times, but I like the now. I like his repetition of the now. Your latest love. This is an AABA song, so that was the first stanza. That was the A stanza. This is the B stanza. So it's the same melodic progression, different lyric. Your latest love can never last, and when it's past, I'll be around when he's gone. Okay, so first stanza, in any fantastic lyric, it's always a little more general, the first stanza, right? And it has to be powerful. Your lyric in the first stanza has to be the most powerful lyric in the song because it's the one that draws the listener in, right? But then, because the opposite is always true, your second stanza has to be even more powerful. And it has to be a little bit more specific. It has to turn a corner, right? So we're getting into more of what exactly is going on. So it sounds like these people have already broken up, maybe broken up multiple times. Your latest love, so not the person that's singing, somebody else. So was this person 5 people ago, and does this person always go back after the next person? Like, oh, I go to another person, then I go back to the person singing. So the person they're singing about finds another person, and goes back to the person that's singing, right? So your latest love can never last, and when it's past, again, beautiful rhyme. Last and past, it does not hit you in the face. It's perfect. And it's one syllable. Just in the first stanza, too, was the one syllable. How and now. Those are gorgeous one syllable words to sing. They're extremely mellifluous. You could sing that consonant, how, because it buzzes. Now it buzzes, right? It's a voiced, when voice teacher, I'm a voice and speech teacher. When you're singing a consonant that's voiced, if you put your hand on your throat, ooh, you can feel the vibrations in your throat, and therefore we call it a voiced consonant as opposed to a or a p, t, k. There's no vibration, right? P, t, k, or stop plosives. So your latest love can never last, and when it's past, I'll be around. And now finally we assign a gender. So this is a male singing. Could be singing to another male, could be singing to a female, however you want to interpret it. I'll be around when he's gone. What must this person not think of themselves? Or is this other person, I don't care how wonderful another person can be. If someone is stepping all over you, you got to get out of the relationship. So this is really somebody who's, I don't know, in my interpretation of lyrics, this is really someone who's a doormat, but you got to bring like your most positive doormat to the situation. So there's levels to the song when you're singing it, when you're interpreting it, right? Goodbye again. Okay, so if we didn't get it in the first 2 stanzas, Alec is slapping it home. This has happened before. And this poor person that's singing the tune has not learned his or her lesson. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. So this person loves the person that they're singing about so much. They say when you love something, you have to let it go and it'll come back to you. But this isn't like that. This is like a boomerang. This is like someone who rebounds and goes back to that person that can't say no. So goodbye again. This has happened before. And if you find a love that's as true and as loyal and as honest and as giving and as patient and as generous as mine, just now and then drop a, so this person actually wants to hear from the other person and go through the torture of like keeping them in their life, which is, that's torture. But you have permission to say whatever you want. You want to talk about this new relationship, you want to talk about it. That's rough. I can't do that. You know, that's rough. That's a very, very powerful lyric. Just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And that's a brilliant rhyme scheme. Goodbye again, rhyming with the third line. just now and then, right? Goodbye again, and if you find a love like mine, just now and then, so then goes back to the again. Drop a line. This is a triple rhyme now, going back to mine. So goodbye again, and if you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line, first rhyme, to say you're feeling fine, triple rhyme. Mine, line, and fine. All one syllable. The only word that he threw in that was a 2-syllable rhyme going with the 1-syllable rhyme was the again. But I think that's, I mean, I do think the fact that he stayed with 1-syllable words, and the fact that he switched up the diphthong and the vowel, jeez, for every stanza, that's very, very strong. He doesn't get caught in like a sing-song, like ow and now, right, are matching diphthongs. Then he goes to last and past, totally different sounds, so it's fresh for the listener's ear. Again, it's close to pa, again, no, but it's a shorter vowel, right? Again and then, and mine, totally different sounds again, mine, line, and fine. And he's really, really consistent in giving you consonants that you could sing on these rhyming words. By again, right? An N is a voiced nasal consonant. It's a beautiful consonant to sing. If you find a love like mine, another N, but followed by the I diphthong, right? Just now and then, another N. It's all N's, and with a change in the vowel. Just now and then, drop a line. Again, another beautiful N to sing, to say you're feeling fine. Woo! Beautiful words to sing. Very simple. I'm just realizing this now. It's so powerful to just have 1-syllable rhymes. Talk about, oh, I can rhyme a 4-syllable word. I could rhyme a 3-syllable word, and they're all true rhymes. They're all true rhymes. Usually American popular standards are written with true rhymes. Okay, and when things go wrong, again, when things go wrong, he changes the sound in the rhyme again. It's so fresh. When things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. See and me. Long E vowels. Again, gorgeous to sing. He makes your ear tingly every time you listen to these new vowels and diphthongs. And this is just great. This is great to see. When I say it's a long vowel, it's E is a long vowel as opposed to N, eh. You can hear it. It gets stuck in the throat. So it's great words to sing. Great to hold the notes. Perhaps you'll see you are meant for me. So I'll be around when he's gone. I don't usually rhyme wrong with gone, but you can do it. And I think he's going for that in the stanza. It doesn't even really matter if it's a true rhyme because he's got the internal, perhaps you'll see you are meant for me. And that's the first time he changes the rhyme scheme. Oh, no, it's not. What am I saying? No. First stanza, the middle 2 lines rhyme. So I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. This is the middle lines. I'll be around. And he repeats the title line, which is brilliant. From now on, he repeats the now again, right? Your latest love can never last. Here's the internal the rhyme scheme again. The 2 lines in the middle rhyming together. Your latest love can never last. And when it's past, there it is. I'll be around. And there's the repetition of the hook line. When he's gone. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine. Now he changes the rhyme scheme. It's beautiful. So it's every other. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, now the word to rhyme with again is coming up. Just now and then. And he repeats the word now again. It's all about time. The song is also all about time. Now and then, right now. I'll be around now. No matter how you treat me now. I will be around. My now is forever, basically. Whew. So goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then, changing the scheme up so it's every other line. And here's that triple rhyme. Drop a line. Oh, I'm sorry. He says, oh, drop a line. Like, if you think of it. To say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, now he goes back to the original rhyme scheme of the 2 lines in the middle rhyming. And he switches the vowel. Perhaps you'll see, so it stays fresh in your ear. You are meant for me. Perhaps you'll finally see that I am your true love. Perhaps you'll finally see that I'm your twin flame. Perhaps you'll finally see that I'm your soulmate. Perhaps you'll finally see that I walk this earth for you. This kind of reminds me of Heathcliff and Catherine a little bit. And Heathcliff just like takes all that abuse from Kathy, and then he tries to marry the other girl in Wuthering Heights, I mean. And then in the end, she dies, and when he finally dies, he finds her on the moors again. It reminds me of that. It reminds me of just somebody who's taken a lot of abuse. When things go wrong, perhaps, but this person is, I think that they're eternally optimistic. Is how could you stay around if you didn't think that it was going to go a different way, right? And they say the definition of insanity is thinking doing the same thing will yield different results. Well, this person is insane and extremely optimistic. But who says that you can't play insanity in a sane way when you're putting over this tune? God, there's so many levels. It's so simple. These one-syllable rhymes, and they're so fresh. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So, I'll be around when he's gone. And we go to the release. Goodbye again. Again. Another time. Maybe in your solo, in your head, this person came back. And now they're going away again because they know that you'll be there. Oh gosh, you should just walk away, but then the song wouldn't be as strong. Goodbye again. How many times did this person leave you? How many times? And how many times are you going to take it because it's just such a strong love? Toxic love. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, and he switches the rhyme scheme in the release. It's beautiful. Every other. Just now and then, to go back to again, just now and then. Oh, drop a line to say you're feeling fine. I don't remember that O being there. I don't remember that O being there. Yeah, I don't think that O is there in all the renditions. I've never seen that before. I think that's incorrect. Just now and then, because it messes with the rhythm. Just now and then, drop a line to say you're feeling fine. That triple rhyme that goes back to the second line. If you find a love like mine, just now and then, drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So I'll be around when he's gone. Okay, we're gonna do the read through again. I think I'm gonna change it to she's. Why not? Okay, so, and I'm taking out that O and the so. I think it reads better without that. I hope I'm not messing up this guy's original lyric, but I genuinely don't think, I don't ever remember hearing anybody deliver it that way. Okay, so after the line by line, stanza by stanza, after, I've analyzed the lyric, let's just see what happens when it hits me for the second time all the way through. Woo! Changing the pronoun to a feminine point of view, singing about, just a feminine point of view. Could be singing about a girl, could be singing about a guy. Because I just think the song is so neutral and so specific and so universal, it just doesn't matter. Any gender. I'll be around. No matter how you treat me now. I'll be around from now on. Your latest love can never last. And when it's past, I'll be around when she's gone. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then, drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So I'll be around when she's gone. Solo. Back to the B. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So I'll be around when she's gone. Thank you, Alec Wilder, for this gorgeous song. Once again, this has been the I Will Do a Happy Song. Did I do a happy song the last time? What did I do the last time? Wichita Lineman. Yeah, that was kind of a neutral song. I'll do a happy song next time. I was going to do CeeLo Green, otherwise known as Gnarls Barkley. I was going to do Forget You, but I felt this song more tonight. Anyway, this has been Ryan Kelly Berkowitz for Lyrics That Do the Talking. This was our 6th episode. And thank you for stomaching my crazy eye makeup this evening. Like I said, I'm trying out a look for a gala that I'm playing that's very special and important to me. We dove into the 1942 I'll Be Around, written by Alec Wilder, not to be confused with the other I'll Be Around released by the Spinners. This is the one first recorded by Cab Calloway, recorded by a million people, and actually made famous. The first chart-topping position that it was in was the Mills Brothers recording. So until we meet again, I'll be around.